Yeah.
You're in for a little shock.
Onwards. Onwards. I'm in a bubble again.
Onwards and cheeseburgers. That's
Seems like some sort of seal.
This is the center of the world, the castle where the dragon lurks, the tower that imprisons the princess. Sometimes it is the lost ancient city of Yes. Sometimes Arcadia. Times it is even golden Hyperborea.
Hyperborea.
Hyperborea. Here many untrodden realms have been conquered. Here many heroes have defeated evil dragons. I don't know what we're doing.
I don't know what we're doing either. I was copying you.
This is a place that brims with magic, and I was never really able to understand it. Children can see through a stone wall the imaginary griffins that whirl freely in distant cloud-filled skies. These four poles would in different adventures tales he, the four seas, and sometimes the four cardinal realms of the world. I cannot understand these things either. But to accompany the children on their adventures, I played all sorts of roles. Are these more of the suddenly emerging memories? Yes. And are you alright? I don't know. I feel very strange. These memories are so beautiful, but terrifying too. Look there, atop the small fountain. That is the holy blade of Narcissus and Cruz. I'm getting better at pronouncing that word.
Yes, you are.
Is it really? It looks kind of cheap.
Behold, Paimon, the holy blade.
Seriously, it's just a shabby wooden sword. Still, with this sword in hand, Paimon bets the kids sure felt like invincible heroes. Ready to take to the skies and do battle with their enemies, huh?
Appropriately shaped branches and drying poles could also, in the right tale, be the holy blade. But one day, a certain woman brought several wooden swords for the children to play with so that the drying poles would stop being used in fights.
And who was that?
I do not know. It must have been someone who once lived here.
Yeah, it does seem like the kingdom was once a lively place with all sorts of people in it. When you think about it, like that, the holy blade must have been very important.
A normal sword can cleave flesh, but the holy blade can cleave spirit and will. As such, even impervious dragons and formless illusions are no match for it. The story of our adventure team is to reach its end. We will need the blade.
Is it really that powerful? Just looks like a cheap wooden sword.
Just take it. Its holiness at face value.
Sure, if you say so. But it doesn't look like we can reach it right now. Let's continue exploring. Maybe we'll find some way to break this magical bubble.
Go get your cheese curds.
Take care. Rock, crab, and cake.
I think so.
Things happen.
I don't know where I'm going, but I get stuck in this magical bubble.
Cool it. Oh, so sorry. How fortunate. What's the hurry?
Ooh.
Oh,
Actually, why is there a bubble formation here too? Was this meant to prevent invaders from kidnapping the princess?
yes. That is the case.
Also, we ran into some enemies earlier. Didn't you say that when Princess Lyris gave you the treasure, tower stagnated and even Narcissus could not enter?
There's a lot of stuff here that doesn't make sense.
There's a lot of
That's
stuff.
line.
Now, damn! There's a lot of stuff here that doesn't make sense. What's going on?
I don't know either.
I never thought of that.
Oh, sorry.
Hands line.
I just want to come.
I never thought about what would happen after we entered the tower. Also, this place feels very strange. I don't understand. I should never have been here before. But I find myself recalling, feeling many things. Do you two not feel it?
No.
I'm not doesn't either. Well, do you know what place this is, Dan?
This was the assembly hall of the Narcissus Cruz Institute. I was so good the first time. The children would study here normally. I remember now. This was a lovely place. There was no sunlight, but it was always lively in here. The children were all of different dimensions. Some of them as different as the two of you, but here they would study together, listen to tales of the Hydro Archon, and tales
Into
older still.
tails, all their still. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dimensions?
I mean, that some children were very small and some were somewhat larger.
Hey now, Paimon might be small, but she's got a big heart. And anyway, what about the princess? Was she a child too? Were the children hear stories about her?
I don't know.
Huh? Why does Paimon get the feeling that the story started drifting away from the princess ever since we teleported here?
No, this place must have something to do with her. We must be able to find her at the end of this road. She will be happy to see us.
Well, you're the local. Paimon trusts you.
A reward on the road.
Paimon's kind of dizzy. There are so many ducks here.
Is this deja vu, perhaps?
haven't fully woken up yet. But haven't these things happened before?
There will be another adventure, and another one after that. So even though the princess is waiting for us at the end of those roads, just a bunch of connecting loops with no real end.
On the other hand, we'll be able to leave as long as we find the end of the road.
Huh?
Do you have an idea, Lucy?
Let's go where we know first. Have you noticed anything, Paimon?
You're asking Paimon? Hold on a minute. First, the paths here have been connected such that they form a little ring, right? In that case, there'd be no getting out. Except that we were able to get on these paths, so there should be a way off them. There has to be a point from which we can break through. Next, we saw that super powerful sword or something.
Yes, the Holy Blade of Narcissus and Cruz.
It should be a key item in some way.
And why do you think that?
Well, it looks like a wooden sword, but it was inside a protective barrier. Would all that trouble be necessary if it wasn't important? So Paimon thinks that we need to get that sword.
Was there any other notable thing?
Paimon can't think of anything at the moment. But that said, that style sticks out like a sore thumb, doesn't it? Paimon doesn't just make that one up, by the way. When we passed this way before, it did feel weird how this tile is not connected to the others and how it was a different pattern. Excuse me. It could be a trap.
Good work, Paimon.
Wait, why are you praising Paimon so seriously all of a sudden? Paimon's not used to this.
But you really do have an impressive mind. Paimon, as for me, my head's a mess. I can't get my thoughts straight.
Don't beat yourself up too much. You're being assaulted by strange memories in this place. Anyway, let's think of how we can get out of this loop based on the stuff we thought of earlier.
They're going to here. So really nothing else in here, okay? Another tool.
Dodge this! Ha, ha. Cool it! Ha. Ah, ha. Ah.
I've never dealt with him before.
Don't push your luck. Ah, ha. Ah. This moment will be frozen in time. Ha! Ha! Ah! Ha! Ah! 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 Ha! Dodge this! Ha! Ha! Ah! Ha! Ha! Ah! Freeze! Ha! 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 Ah! Ha! 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 Ah! Fascinating.
Ooh.
Simon's kind of busy. There are so many. Let's see.
Is this a bookstore?
What makes you think there'd be a secret underground bookstore ruined anywhere in one name? Wait a minute. Is this just that Paimon hasn't fully woken up yet, or is it deja vu? I believe things already happened before.
There will be another adventure, and another, and another after that. So even though the princess is waiting
For us, at the end of the you have any idea, Lizzie? I'm lost.
I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know anything about what happens after this.
I'm not gonna make you read all this again.
Deja vu, I have been in this place before.
What's the hurry?
Do you have any ideas? What if I don't do this? Hold on, the bubble's not there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna enter the bubbles. Sure, I'm not
Dodge
total
this.
food though.
What?
I'm totally food though.
Yeah.
Freeze. Oh, so sorry. Don't push your luck. Cool it. Dodge this. Freeze. Dodge this. Don't get frostbite. Fascinating. What's the hurry?
Stay with me, folks.
Paimon's kind of dizzy. There are so many books here.
Okay.
There'll be another.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you read all this again.
Yeah.
I can change it. There was a path once I got to the. God, I'm trying to back away. I'm gonna go back. Mm-hmm.
What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
Yeah. What are you on about, Lucy?
What?
Yeah. You know what? Paimon thought that she hadn't fully woken up yet. Oh. But the future of a story that comes and repeats will never come. Yes. Princess Lyris waits at the end of this path.
Well, Paimon knows. Last time we were here, you said, on the other hand, we'll be able to leave as long as we find the end of the road. Didn't you? Then there must be a way.
Well, good thing Bella.
Yeah.
Huh.
This is a holy blade of Narcissus fruit.
Yeah, finally, the holy blade is ours. It doesn't look like much, but once its powers are awakened, it will become a destructive and invincible weapon. How is it, Lizzie? Do you feel its power?
Ooh, unlimited power.
Oh!
Comes not from this blade.
Come on! You had time on going there! Now think of it, Anne. You did mention that the Holy Blade was originally a wooden sword that kids played with?
That's right. When the young heroes from the Narcissus cruise, immature Tay, would pick up this sword, they would become able to defeat all enemies in their tale.
Well, let's just take this sword, shall we? Who knows? It might come in handy later. And if not, we can take it as a souvenir.